A file that includes all information about a single customer. Can you bring me the Mitchell account? I would like to review our contract with them. Account. Someone who buys goods or services. Synonym, customer. She is one of our most loyal clients. She has been using our services for over 5 years. Client. The money which a salesperson receives for making a sale. A car salesperson usually receives a commission every time they sell a car. Commission. Free. You will receive a complimentary tote bag when you donate money to public television. Complimentary. A document that gives extra proof that something that is true/happened. After I bought my camera online, I received a confirmation sheet along with my receipt. Confirmation sheet. A written agreement. To be temporarily hired to do something. Can you draw up a contract for the services you will provide our company? We were contracted to build the annex to the main offices of Nike. Contract. To make a business arrangement or contract. I was able to cut a deal with the contractor, and we paid very little for our new kitchen. Cut a deal. To be in used for a long time. No one is buying those old VCR players, they're just gathering dust on the shelves. Gather dust. To have something ready to sell or use. The store does not have any printer cartridges in stock. In stock. To be ready to buy something, to want to buy something. I have been in the market for a new computer for a long time. In the market for something. A statement listing the price for services or products bought. To send an invoice for services or products bought. Can you send me an invoice for the order we made over the phone yesterday? Can you invoice me for the order I placed yesterday? Invoice. To make a price higher. The steel company decided to jack up the price of steel at the beginning of the year, hoping to increase their profits. Jack up the price of something. Discount. When I bought my computer, I received a $100 rebate after mailing in a form to the computer manufacturer. Rebate. The amount of money given back. To give money back. If you return a book with a receipt, you can get a full refund. Can you refund me the full amount for this book? I don't want it. Refund. To not have enough of something. They ran short on gasoline at the gas station and had to close early. Run short. To sell very quickly. The children's toys were selling like hotcakes during the Christmas season. Sell like hotcakes. An offer to use a product to see if you would like to buy it. As a trial offer, we'd like to give you a month's worth of Gatorade. If you'd like more after the month, simply sign up for a year's subscription.
Trial offer. The merchandise/products that a shop has in the store. To put merchandise on a shelf. What kind of stock are you carrying today? Could you stock the shoes on aisle 5? Some of the shelves are empty. Stock. To put away for future use. Synonym: save, stockpile. Something that is put away for future use. Synonym: stash, stockpile, reserve. Can you store the canned fruit in the garage, please? I always keep a store of canned fruit in the garage in case of emergencies. Store. An extra fee added to a bill. The hotel had a 12% cleaning surcharge. Surcharge. A guarantee that a product is reliable and free of problems, and that the seller will repair the product for free. My computer has a 3-year warranty covering any problems it might have. Warranty. To sell very quickly. The children's toys were selling like hotcakes during the Christmas season. Sell like hotcakes. An offer to use a product to see if you would like to buy it. As a trial offer, we'd like to give you a month's worth of Gatorade. If you'd like more after the month, simply sign up for a year's subscription. Trial offer. The merchandise/products that a shop has in the store. To put merchandise on a shelf. What kind of stock are you carrying today? Could you stock the shoes on aisle 5? Some of the shelves are empty. Stock. To put away for future use. Synonym: save, stockpile. Something that is put away for future use. Synonym: stash, stockpile, reserve. Can you store the canned fruit in the garage, please? I always keep a store of canned fruit in the garage in case of emergencies. Store. An extra fee added to a bill. The hotel had a 12% cleaning surcharge. Surcharge. A guarantee that a product is reliable and free of problems, and that the seller will repair the product for free. My computer has a 3-year warranty covering any problems it might have. Warranty. To not have enough of something. They ran short on gasoline at the gas station and had to close early. Run short. As said or told by someone, following a method or series of steps. According to Bob, we will make a lot of money this year. We did everything according to the terms of our agreement. According to someone or something. A series of sharp buzzing tones heard on a telephone when the number called is already being used. When I tried to call my mother, all I got was a busy signal. Busy signal. To ask someone for advice regarding a non-personal issue/problem. I would like to consult with my accountant before proceeding. Consult. To interrupt suddenly. The office manager cut me off as I was trying to explain why I was late. Cut off/cut, someone or something, off. An additional telephone set that is connected to the same telephone line. Our office has 5 different extensions, one for each department. Extension.
Knowledge from having personally seen, heard, or done something. He knew the election was fair because he had first-hand knowledge of how the votes were counted. First-hand knowledge. The action of talking about personal or sensational information about someone else. To give personal or sensational information about someone else. The gossip around the office is that Barbara and Michael are dating, even though Barbara is his manager. Daniel is always gossiping with coworkers, and most of what he says is not true. Gossip. A telephone line that gives quick and direct access to a source of information or help. Call our free hotline now to receive free information on how you can save hundreds of dollars today. Hotline. Written. The company refused to deal with the customers' complaints until they were put in black and white. In black and white. A series of discussions intended to produce an agreement. We will open negotiations with Russia regarding selling their oil in our country. I was out of the loop during the negotiations and did not know what was going on. Negotiations. To not be involved in something, or not be receiving information sharing about something. I was out of the loop during the negotiations and did not know what was going on. Out of the loop. To disconnect someone temporarily from the telephone. I phoned the bank, but they put me on hold before someone spoke to me. Put someone on hold. Regarding, used on email messages and memos. Synonym, topic, about. To .barack.obama@gmail.com from george.bush@hotmail.com. How to fix Iraq. Someone who receives something. Who should be the recipient of this letter I'm writing? Recipient. An old-style phone with a dial, not buttons, for its numbers. My grandma still uses a rotary phone at her house. Rotary phone. Having knowledge because someone else saw, heard, or did something. Because he was not at the voting station, he only has second-hand knowledge of how the voting went. Second-hand. No cost for doing an action. Our customer service phone number is toll-free, so don't hesitate to contact us. Toll-free. A phone with buttons for its numbers. If you have a touch-tone phone, please enter the number of the person you wish to reach. Touch-tone phone. Typing on a computer. I need to take a word processing class this summer to improve my typing speed. Word processing. Not contradictory, not changing. Synonym: compatible, reliable, unchanging, constant. Bob is consistently late to work. Consistent. To be recognized as having performed an action. Recognition or approval for an act, ability, or quality. Abraham Lincoln is credited with freeing the slaves in the United States. He received credit for helping get the new law passed. Credit.
Complete success. I passed the test with flying colors. Flying colors. Having importance in or influence on history. The election of Barack Obama was a historic moment in American history. Historic. New and unusual in design or method. Synonym: creative, original, fresh, new. Nike workers are always very innovative in their shoe designs. Innovative. Historically important. The merger of Microsoft and Yahoo was a landmark event in the history of computers. Landmark. Hinting that an evil or tragic thing will happen. There are ominous signs that the economy will go down next year. Ominous. Superior to others of its kind, of major significance or importance. Synonym: prominent, exceptional, extraordinary, remarkable, awesome. Owed as a debt. She made over $1 million last year. She is an outstanding salesperson. Visa says I have an outstanding balance from last month which I need to pay by the 15th of this month. Outstanding. To meet the requirements of something, to be acceptable. Synonym, fit, satisfy. We spent all afternoon looking for a dress to suit my wife's needs. Suit. To be seen to have value and worth. Synonym, admire, respect. Because of his work saving lives, my father is highly esteemed in the medical field. Esteem. The category of work/subject that someone works in or studies. I have worked for 15 years in the field of childhood education. Field. A person who does not have a job but stays home and takes care of their house. My mother was a homemaker for 18 years and only got a job after I left for college. Homemaker. Well known and very great. Because of her bad behavior, Britney Spears is not a very illustrious star. Illustrious. Absolutely necessary. Synonym, essential, required, requisite. Because of his great success in selling, he is an indispensable member of our sales staff. Indispensable. To be serious. Our boss means business when he tells everyone to work harder. Mean business. To be very skilled at doing math. Synonym, good with numbers. If you have difficulty completing your accounts this month, ask Marcia for help, she's quick with numbers. Quick with numbers. Famous. Synonym, famed, illustrious, celebrated. Apple is renowned for its music-playing devices. Renowned. The quality someone or something is known for. She has a reputation for charming clients. Reputation. A person who is a good example, in behavior, for another person to copy. Barack Obama is a wonderful role model for my children. Role model. Someone who is skilled at analyzing information and data. I'll need to check with our budget analyst before approving your request for giving more money to the research department. Analyst. Something a company gives employees other than salary, X, health insurance, free parking. Synonym, perk. Our company offers a generous benefits package to all employees, including medical, dental and vision insurance. Benefit.
Someone or something that is considered for something. A politician who is running in an election. A heart attack was the likeliest candidate for the cause of his death. In 2008, Barack Obama was the Democratic candidate for President of the United States. Candidate.
Chief Executive Officer, the highest-ranking person in a company or organization responsible for making day-to-day decisions. The CEO had been doing such a terrible job that he was forced to retire early. CEO. A person who starts, manages, and takes the risk of running their own business. Website design is a field of work full of many small entrepreneurs trying to get rich, but many fail. Entrepreneur. The office inside a company responsible for helping employees with problems. The Human Resources Department helped me choose my medical insurance plan. Human Resources. Hours worked beyond the regular schedule. Because of the tax filing deadline, our accountants have been working overtime to complete the tax report on time. Overtime. Something a company gives employees other than salary, X, health insurance, free parking. Synonym, benefit. One of the perks I get from my job is free parking downtown, which saves me a lot of money. Perk. The people who work for each company. During the Christmas season, we need to hire more personnel to help with the demand for service at our stores. Personnel. The advancement of a person higher up within a company. I am hoping to get a promotion as a result of all my hard work for the company this last year. Promotion. To voluntarily leave a position. Vanessa resigned after she found out she would not get a raise this year. Resign. A job that is only available at certain times of the year. He has a seasonal job working at the island resort. During the rest of the year, he is on the mainland. Seasonal work/job. To accept a decrease in one's salary. The telephone workers were forced to take a pay cut after the unsuccessful strike. Take a pay cut. The length of time someone has been at a company. The quality of having been at a company for a long time. How much seniority do you have compared with Mark? Having been here the longest, Janet has the most seniority of all of our staff. Seniority. A person of lower rank/level in a company. Be sure to tell your subordinates that you will be observing their work next week. Subordinate. To end a contract suddenly. To be fired from a job. I terminated my gym membership because I never used it. Because of his poor leadership, the board of directors terminated the CEO last month. Terminate. The rate at which people leave an organization and are replaced by other people. Because we treat our employees so well, we have a very low turnover. Turnover. To help or rescue a company/person with financial problems. The bank was bailed out by the government in order to maintain stability in the economy. Bail someone out/bail out. To temporarily use something without paying for its use. Because I don't have my own car, I always borrow my brother's car. Borrow. Something, such as money, given or received as payment because of loss or injury. The families of dead soldiers should receive some compensation for the loss of their loved ones. Compensation.
To present something as a gift to a charity or cause. Synonym, contribute, give. I donated my car to the children's hospital last year. Donate. An event whose goal is to raise money. There was a fundraiser last night to help children starving in Africa. Fundraiser. A percentage charge for a loan. The amount of interest I had to pay for this loan is almost equal to the loan itself. Interest. A written agreement to rent something. To rent something for a specific amount of time. The lease on my car states that I need to pay $200 a month. Instead of buying my last car, I decided to just lease it. Lease. To let someone borrow something without paying for its use. I lend my neighbor my lawnmower whenever he needs to cut his lawn. Lend. A sum of money lent at interest. To lend. I needed to take out a huge loan to pay for the car. Can you loan me your car? I need to take a report to the head office. Loan. A document stating the value of a loan given for purchasing a piece of land or a building. A document stating who owns a piece of land. I will be paying off the mortgage for my house in 30 years. Mortgage. A person who loves mankind, a person who works to help others without asking for money. Bill Gates has become quite the philanthropist since leaving Microsoft. Philanthropist. Suffering from poverty, extremely poor. Synonym, destitute, impoverished. There are many people in South America who are poverty-stricken and cannot find enough food to eat. Poverty-stricken. Economically and socially below a standard level. Because there are often not enough jobs for parents, there are many underprivileged children in big cities. Underprivileged. The amount a person must pay each time before receiving benefits from insurance. If I want to fix my car window, I only have to pay a $50 deductible, my insurance company pays the rest. Deductible. A type of insurance that offers protection against almost all accidents or problems. When I rent a car, I always buy full coverage in case something bad happens. Full coverage. A written contract for insurance. The policy on my house states that I am responsible for any damage caused by a flood. Policy. The amount of money paid each year or month to maintain access to a service. I have to pay the premium for my car insurance every June and December. Premium. Payment is due at the time of delivery. I need to pay COD for the television set when it arrives. COD, cash on delivery. A person or company hired to hand deliver mail. We hired a courier to deliver the letter to the president of the company. Courier. Easily breakable. This box of glassware is very fragile, so be careful. Fragile. Mail that has been marked by a machine that prints the proper postal rate on the mail package. Because these letters are metered, we don't have to waste time putting stamps on them. Metered mail. A slip of paper given by a bank or post office allowing someone to receive a specified amount of cash. I need to cash this money order for my mother by Tuesday. Money order. A piece of mail that has been wrapped or packaged. A parcel arrived in the mail today. It was a birthday present from my mother. Parcel. A type of mail with a number given to it that allows it to be followed. Could you please send the invoice as registered mail? I would like to track it en route. Registered mail. A machine used to weigh packages and letters. Because the scale is broken, we'll have to take this package down to the post office to see how much it will cost to send. Scale. paper or physical mail service. Some people still insist on using snail mail despite the fact that emails are much quicker. Snail mail. To separate into different groups. We need to sort these letters by zip code before sending them out. Sort. A name identifying a company or product. My favorite brand of ice cream is Breyers. They have so many great flavors. Brand. A small booklet or pamphlet. Synonym: booklet, folder, leaflet, pamphlet. Have you read the newest brochure on this year's car models? Brochure. A person who can help provide communication between two people or groups. Communication between two people or groups. To succeed in communicating with someone. Synonym: reach, get a hold of, get in touch with. If you need to call Microsoft, I have a contact who might help us. I've had little contact with my mother this year. I need to contact our company president. Contact. The amount of a good or service that consumers want to purchase. Because of higher unemployment, the demand for new homes has dropped substantially since last year. Demand. Something shown to the public. To show something in a public setting. The Christmas display in the window had all kinds of decorations. At the convention, we displayed all our products at our booth. Display. To make something happen by continuous effort. Synonym: gather. We sent people to the mall to pass out flyers about our store to try and drum up some business. Drum up. A successful or popular product or activity. American Idol was one of the surprise hits of 2002. No one could predict it would become so popular. Hit. Something inserted, like a picture or chart, into a brochure or book. Verb, to put something into something else. The newspaper has an insert full of coupons for the grocery store. Insert the key into the lock, then turn it to open the door. I need to insert a picture into this email. Insert. A small book, usually with a paper cover. Synonym: booklet, brochure, folder, pamphlet. During the convention, we need volunteers to hand out leaflets promoting our products. leaflet. A small booklet or pamphlet. Synonym, booklet, folder, leaflet, brochure. She was passing out informational pamphlets to visitors at the conference. Pamphlet.
An activity used to increase the visibility of a product or service. We need to think of a creative promotion to help sell our new line of computers. Promotion. A potential customer or candidate for something. I think the woman who just left is a good prospect for our new line of footwear. Prospect. To send out a product for sale, to send out information. The clothing store puts out a catalog every month for the customers. Put out. A group of people involved in the selling process. We doubled the number of people in our sales force after opening 10 new stores. Sales force. A specific group or type of person a product is designed for. The target market for our new line of toys is 10 to 12-year-olds. Target market. The general direction in which something is going, a current style. The current trend among young men is to wear pants that hang so low they almost fall off. Trend. To end a meeting. We decided to adjourn the meeting until the next day when the manager was back in town. Adjourn a meeting. A list of topics/issues to be discussed or dealt with at a meeting. What is on the agenda for tomorrow's meeting? Agenda. Backwards and forwards, first one way and then the other way. The two sides argued back and forth before the judge finally stepped in and made a decision. Back and forth. A group of people chosen to oversee the actions of a company or large institution, like a college. Because of his poor performance, the board of directors fired the company's CEO. Board of Directors. To start a meeting. Our supervisor called the meeting to order when everyone arrived in the conference room. Call a meeting to order. A meeting where only certain people are allowed to attend. Because we will discuss a sensitive subject, tomorrow's meeting will be a closed-door session. Closed-door meeting/session. Criticism that is not harsh and tries to help make something better. Phil always gives constructive criticism. He never makes us feel bad when we make mistakes. Constructive criticism. To interrupt or stop before it is finished. The speech by our manager was cut short when the electricity went off in the building. Cut short. The response someone gives to an inquiry or experiment. In order to make our hotel better, please give us feedback on if and why you enjoyed your stay here. Feedback. To have permission to speak in a meeting. The president had the floor for almost an hour during the meeting. Have the floor. A meeting where anyone is allowed to attend. In order to avoid the appearance of secrecy, our annual budget meetings are always open-door meetings. Open-door meeting/session. A group of people gathered to discuss an issue. At the conference, there was a panel discussion on developing new sources of energy. Panel. A small piece of furniture people stand behind while speaking. I'm more comfortable speaking to a large group from behind a podium. Podium.
To request. The CEO solicited ideas from the board members about what new locations the company should open stores in. Solicit. A meeting or conference for discussion of a topic. Next month I'll attend a symposium on global warming and will even conduct a presentation. Symposium. To postpone a discussion until a later time. We table the discussion about raising employee salaries until the next meeting. Table a discussion. To write down the proceedings of a meeting. Because I can write fast, I usually take minutes at the monthly sales meetings. Take minutes. A person who keeps track of money for a company or person. I need to ask my accountant about whether we can afford the new copier. Accountant. A useful or valuable quality, person, or thing. Your English skills are a valuable asset for the company you work for. Asset. The amount of money that remains after a part has been used, paid, or subtracted. Because we only paid the $200 deposit on the $1,000 conference room rental fee, we still need to pay the $800 balance. Balance. A rough estimate or figure. The contractor gave us a ballpark figure for the cost of repairing the new building. Ballpark figure / estimate. The practice or profession of recording the money going into and out of a business. Every December is the busiest time of year for our bookkeeping department. Bookkeeping. A category of money / coins all with the same value. Cash registers have compartments for bills of different denominations. Denomination. The division of money, material, or service to various separate groups or individuals. Because of differing needs, there will not be an equitable distribution of money to all the departments. Distribution.